Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, depending on where you are watching me from. I want to say Happy Father's Day to everyone. I also want to welcome you to today's edition of Transformation Impact, where we experience transformation in every area of our life. And I pray today that we're going to experience a turnaround in every area of your life in the name of Jesus. In any area of your life you're believing God for something special, you're going to see a new testimony, a new beginning in Jesus' name. Today we're going to be talking about what is my life's purpose. What is my life's purpose? This is one question that sparks a lot of controversy, that a lot of people are confused about. Most of the times when we talk about what is my purpose, what am I supposed to be doing in my life, a lot of people do not have answers. They don't have answers, and it becomes so difficult to get answers to these questions, because all through life people are looking for their purpose. They are looking for, why am I created? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? Okay, so today let's break down this issue of purpose. Let's talk about what is purpose. For example, let's just start with the purpose. A purpose, or the purpose of something, is the reason for its existence. For example, this is a pen in my hand. It is created for writing. It is not a screwdriver. It is not a mechanical equipment. So if I try to use this as a tool for repairing a car, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because it was never created as a mechanical instrument. Alright, so we need to start looking at it that why am I created? Okay, that is your purpose. Why was I born into this world? Why did I come into this world at the time I came into this world? Why was I not here 50 years ago or 100 years ago? Why did I come at this point in time? Now, the reason why you were born at such a time is because this is the time when your usefulness is most needed in this world. Your usefulness is most needed in this world at a time like this. So let's even break that down. Okay, so it is the reason for your existence. Now, how do you know your purpose? It's very simple. I'm going to give you one word in which you used to know the purpose for which you are created. Is the question I want to ask you is that, what is your gift? Your gift is your purpose. In fact, the definition of your purpose is the gift, the predominant gift that is inside of you, that is residing in you. I know this may sound so simple, that how can my gift be my purpose? Oh yes, look, God did not create our lives to be so complicated that it takes rocket science to discover ourselves. It doesn't take rocket science for you to discover who you really are. Most of the times, we do not look inward, we look outward. When we want to find our purpose, when we want to find our calling, when we want to find our mission, we tend to look outside. We tend to look, what are people saying about me? What is my society saying about me? What is my educational system saying about me? So many of us, we have allowed ourselves to be defined by our world, our environment, our culture. But look, if you will find a purpose for which God made you, you have to look inward, and you have to find yourself inside yourself. The gift that God has put inside of you is the definition of who you should be, and it is the definition of what God has created you to fulfill. So that is the question I want to ask you today, is that, what is your gift? Have you found that gift? Have you found that thing that God has put inside of you that can touch lives? I know most of the times we want to be, our society is trying to tell us, oh, if you want to be successful, you have to follow this path. If you want to be successful, you have to follow this way. If you want to be successful, you have to follow this way. But it doesn't work like that. Life is simple. Most times we are the ones that make it complicated. So the question I want to ask you today, are you going to simplify your life by asking yourself that question? What is my gift? What is my gift? Okay, so God created us with different gifts. Yours may be writing, your gift may be singing, your gift may be speaking, your gift may be sports, your gift may just be your ability to organize people. Your gift may be leadership. You may have the gift whereby you can bring people together and create an organization. Not everybody can do that. Sometimes what comes so simple to you and comes difficult to other people is an indication of the area God is calling you to function. Most of the times when we hear the word gift, we always think it has to be inside a spiritual circle. It has to be inside the church. But it goes beyond that. It can be in the business world. It can be in the academic sphere. It can be in the world of sports. It can be in the world of politics. It doesn't have to be in the four walls of the church. God has called us to influence our world outside the church. So we have to define our lives by our gift. Your gift is your purpose. That is a mission for which God made you. My question to you today is that, are you going to find that gift? Are you going to look inward, look inside yourself very well? Are you going to look inside yourself and find that thing which God has made you for? That is the definition of your life. That is the path you have to follow in order to be successful. So today, if you want to be relevant, you need to find that. You need to find that thing which God has put inside of you. And in a nutshell, very simple, how can you find the gift that God has put inside of you? It's simple. Number one, what is that thing that you do that adds value to people the most? What is that one thing that you do that after doing it, people are inspired? There is something about you that inspires people, but you might be overlooking it. You may be looking down on yourself and saying, oh, well, this thing, it may not be so good, it may not be that important, it may not be that relevant. But that thing, as small as it is, it can change the world. It can change the lives of people. It may be just your ability to write. It may be just, you may write an article and somebody reads it and the person's life is changed forever. I once read an article some years ago. That article was very short. It was written by someone, and that article turned my life all around. So sometimes what we are created to do might look inconsequential to people, but do it. It may be your ability to design. You may make clothes. You may make these clothes so well that when anybody wears it, the person's life can never remain the same again. Do it. So what is that thing that gives the greatest impact? Number two is that, what is that one thing you do effortlessly? What is that one thing you do and you find strength doing it? They say what wears out a man is not hard work, it is wrong work. It is wrong work that wears a person out. When you are doing the wrong work, you get tired easily, you get worn out easily, you get depressed, you get stressed. Let me tell you, when you are doing something that is making you so tired every time in the morning by 10 o'clock, you are so tired, you are in the wrong work. You are outside of your purpose. You are outside of God's plan for your life. One of the ways you know you are doing something that is in line with God's purpose for your life is that you find strength doing it. You are energetic. You can do it for hours, you never get tired. Cristiano Ronaldo is a footballer. He can play football every day for hours without being tired, I'm very sure. There are musicians in this world. For example, myself, I love to play saxophone. I'm a saxophonist. I never get tired doing it. I never get tired. Like, I spend hours playing, but I'm never tired. So what is that one thing you do and you never get easily tired? You have to find out. Look, life without purpose is a wasted life. Living life outside of the gifts that God has given to you is a time being wasted. My question to you today is that, Are you wasting the life that God has given to you, or are you going to make the best out of it? Time, they say, waits for no one. Time is flying. Time is going every day. Are you just going to be marking time, just living life in circles, going around and around and around and around, without concentrating and being focused on that thing that God has created you for? So, what is that one thing you do effortlessly? What is that one thing you do, and when you do it, you have so much internal satisfaction even if money is not involved? Many times people say, I want to do this job because of the money. I want to do this job because of the money. Have you asked yourself, what if I have all this money in this world? What is one thing that I will spend my time doing? If I have all the money I need, if I have all the money I've gotten, what am I going to spend the rest of my life doing? Yes, I know sometimes people say, oh, I can't do this now because it's not going to give me the money I need to take care of myself. Fine. You can also start it as something which you can be doing by the side and building it gradually. You may not have the 100% opportunity to concentrate on that your purpose, but you have to start it. You have to start building it, because the more you do it, the more you get better and better and better at it. So my question to you today is that, are you going to build it? Are you going to start that thing? Are you going to face the purpose for which God has created you? I'm going to leave something with you before I round off, and it is this: your purpose can also be discovered by a problem you are created to solve. Look around the society. What is that one thing that irritates you? What is that one thing that makes you angry? What is that one thing that makes you feel that you can do better? That most time is an indication to what God has called you to become. Sometimes it may be leadership. You look at the countries, you look at your country, you look at the society, that you ask yourself, why can't people do things better? Why can't cars be made better? Why can't music be done better? Why can't businesses be done better? That could be an area of your gift. Because most times, look, like someone once said, we are defined by the things we hate. What do you hate? What is it that you hate? What is it that you cannot stand? That thing which you cannot stand is an indication of the gifts that God has given to you to correct that thing. I'll leave these few points with you. I want you to ponder over it, meditate over it. God has planted His seed of greatness in you. For you to be great, you have to grow that seed, which is that gift that God has given to you. What is that talent that God has given to you? Look, sometimes the talents may be so small that people around you are telling you that, oh, you are not good at this thing, you are not doing it very well, oh, we know you can do this thing. But you just have to believe in yourself and keep on developing it, keep on growing it. Keep on growing it. Don't allow people to discourage you. Don't allow your environment, your society to discourage you. There are so many people whom the world have discouraged, but today they are making impact. The Wright brothers who created the airplane, they were discouraged at the beginning. Someone said to them that God does not want human beings to fly on the air. But they never allowed that to discourage them. They held on to their dreams, and today everybody flies in an aeroplane. Because two guys were not discouraged. They did not allow the things that people say to them to keep them from fulfilling their dreams. So my conclusion is this. It's a question I want to ask you. What is that gift? What is that gift that God has given to you? Have you found it? Will you develop it? Will you water it? Because when you start using that thing, when you start building on it, you are watering it and it is growing. It is gradually growing and it is going to make you great. Look, what is going to make you great is not money. What is going to announce you to the world is not what men give to you. It is a gift of God inside of you. It is your gift in you that will make you great and will make you shake this world. The world is waiting for you. Don't allow that thing which God has given to you to die. Build it, water it, and your light will shine. I pray for you today that whatever gift that God has given to you, God is going to open your eye to see it. You're going to build it, you're going to develop it, and you're going to make an impact in your world. God bless you. If you have any questions concerning what I've just said, please feel free to ask me the questions. You can send me a DM. I will answer every question. God bless you. Have a great week. Until I see you again next week, continue to fulfill the purpose that God has created you for. Thank you very much, and God bless you.